Hello, welcome in everybody. I was wanting to do a deck review or a flip through of the Energy Archaeology book by Ashley Stinson and Kelly Finnan. This is a oracle deck. This can also be sold on Etsy. That is where I got this deck from. It is not a cheap deck, but it is a very good deck. I think it ranges around $60. This is probably one of the most expensive decks I have ever purchased. But I love the deck, and I love the idea of the skeletons around it, the idea of everything that involves this oracle deck. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is the box. It is a nice little tuck box. Has a quote here, and it stands really well. It has the information on the back if you want to pause and read that. And right here is a signature and the number I got off of that. And then let's go ahead and look at the guidebook. The guidebook is fairly thick. Here's the back, and it has, let me see here, it has 137 pages to it, but it is a full color type guidebook. Here is a lot of the intro. You get the background and the environments, what they are, understanding this deck, why there are certain things in the deck, the anatomy, the bone alchemy, the elements, and then you have all the cards and what page they are on. I really found this interesting is that they have the skeletal figure here with the idea of what each card is and where it is on the skeletal figure and what it means and what it's pointed out to. They talk about your skeleton and how it is miraculous. Understanding the deck. We have how to work light and energy. Then she goes into how to work with the deck as an oracle or a reference manual, learning how to communicate not only with the energy, but also with the bones that you use on a daily basis. They have journal prompts in here too, and how to sit and expand that knowledge of your own self. And what do you need to know? What is your bones, your energy saying about you? They have different card spreads in this book. There is a card a day, the block and the breakthrough, finding expansion, release resistance, the micron, alchemy magic, pathway to clarity, and then this goes into the actual deck. Like I said, this is actually no, this doesn't go into the deck yet. This is deepening your understanding, so we have more knowledge. So how these are related to the elements, what the elements are, and how the bones are related to the elements in your body and in your life, but also, like I said, related to the bones. This book has so much information in it just in the first, let me see how many pages that was. Just in the first 35 pages, there is so much information just in this book. when you start looking at the Oracle decks, you are looking at the keyword. They have a quote here. This is a full color Oracle card page. And then what they have is the properties. So you have your element, the balance, what's out of balance, and the associated cards that work with this card here. You also have the anatomy, what is in that bone, how many bones are in that part, etc. Learning about the energy of the bone, the wisdom, and then you have some journal prompts here. And that's in every page of the guidebook. The same layout, works the same way for every card in the guidebook. In the back, there isn't a whole lot of stuff in the back. It just tells you who created it, a little bit about them, and then the other person who created it, the illustrator and the author and creator. That is the guidebook. The guidebook is really informative. It really makes you dive deep into the idea of your own bones, your own energy, and how to work with that together. How to work your energy and your bones together in a harmony, kind of, sort of. So we are going to look at the deck. This is the deck. I have worked with this deck some, so it is, I love the cardstock. You have to work with it a little bit. The white snake. You have to work with it a little bit to kind of, it gets sticky at first, but it's brand new. It's a heavy cardstock. It shuffles really well. This is how I shuffle. Doing I believe it's called a ripple shuffle, where you do this. I don't know how well that would work with the idea of that, but I am wanting to do a flip through of some of the cards here. But like I said, it is a good cardstock. It has kind of like this antique-y looking side on it. And let's go ahead and do a flip through. I will zoom in a little bit on the cards here.